Yo, it's your boy Ron Flip the Jump, man. And I'm back with another Jumpman reaction video to the Netflix series 61 Street. Alright, let's get into it. So this joint is based in Chicago, Southside Chicago that is. And there's the movie or the show is coming on, you know, like how it has it on, you know how every movie have a TV or a TV show has it like its little intro. It's like a map, and it's a red line that is moving through the streets of Chicago on the map like a car until it gets to 61st Street. If you know, you know. But if you don't, if you're living within a certain zip code, or you have as a certain culture living within a certain zip code, especially if you're copper tone, brown skin, like the indigenous people of America is, then you be in redline. And if you don't know what redlining is, you know what I'm saying, just to give you a quick example before we get into the show. You go apply for a loan. You get them your social, you get them your zip code, your address and all that stuff. They look at you, they see where you at, whatever, your credit, whatever the case may be. Sometimes credit don't even fuck them out. It's just all because you in a red line zone. Boom. So they putting it right there in your face. So this joint got 2 seasons. So completed the first season. And this shit good. It's about a lawyer, a melanated brother, an older guy, old school guy, OG, you know what I'm saying, that is down to earth about his community, you know what I'm saying, tired of all the shit that, you know what I'm saying, the young brothers going through, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting unalived by the biggest gang in the world, you know what I'm saying, 5-0, 12, pigs, you know what I'm saying, you know, being wrongfully convicted or getting over sentenced and all this and that shit. So he's very passionate about defending his defendants in this show. You know what I'm saying? Especially the brothers. So there's a guy named Moses. He's a high school track star. Fastest in the state, fastest in the I don't know if it was the fastest. He's fastest in the state. I don't know about all 50 states. I mean, it's movie related, you know what I'm saying? It's not the documentary or anything like that. But I'm quite sure they done took real life scenarios and made this out of a show. So the lawyer kind of reminds you of like what's the guy? Ben Crump. The guy that go represent people, you know what I'm saying, that has been, you know, unalived by pigs and all this and that. And the guy Moses kind of like remind you of people that has ascended, that has passed away, like George Floyd, Trayvon Martin and all that. But, spoiler alert, Moses don't get unalive in this show. But what happened is, he gets wrongfully convicted for a murder of a cop that was chasing him, but it was all through fear. Moses was a good kid, grades good, don't get in no trouble, never been in no trouble, no criminal record, you know what I'm saying, no ties for like being in gangs, you know what I'm saying. Dad really wasn't in the picture, but his dad is like the leader of a gang called The Nation. You know what I'm saying? He's already independent. Little brother, not into anything. But when things goddamn go left for Moses and, you know, they need funding and all this and that shit, little bro goddamn get in contact with the young OG leader that's, you know, of the Nation gang, you know what I'm saying? And he started putting in that work to build that bag up for his brother, you know what I'm saying? To pay for them lawyer fees and stuff like that. Even though the fees was more going into like more investigation. He wasn't even charging him. He wanted to represent him. So, come to find out, all this is going on. Moses and his little brother just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time as they are walking. Moses is walking from practice. His little brother's walking from school. And as they're on their way home, you know what I'm saying, they got to pass one of the dope boy corners, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Part of the, you know, the nations and, you know, in their neighborhood, you know, the so-called nation gang. I don't know if it's a made-up name gang for Chicago. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it was two rival gangs, the Nations and Fraction. So they just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and the biggest gang of the world was already on their way to that block to take out one of the dope boys. He go by the name Tutu. His name was Rufus in the show. Come to find out, Rufus is an informant. But the cops find out something on Rufus, so they're on their way there to go take him out because it can cripple what they got going on. Now this group of cops, what they did was they were dirty cops. They would go around, you know what I'm saying, put more pressure on the other gang blocks and stuff, robbing them, stealing their money and their work and stuff like that, pocketing the money and all this and that, talking about they building wealth. And they would do their own thing with that, you know what I'm saying? The nation was keeping money in the cops' pocket, this group of dirty cops' pocket, and it went all the way to the top, you know what I'm saying? Like all the way to the top tier of policing, you know what I'm saying? They was all involved, a lot of them. They was keeping money in their pockets to keep the heat off of their corner so they can keep making money. Fraction, they wanted to be down. I take that back. No, they didn't want to be down. They wanted to pay an extra 5% more than what the nation was paying to so they can reverse the eyes and the heat on them and put it back on the nation gang. You know what I'm saying? So this movie got a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of triangle chaos mixed in, everybody's drama. This the way they wrote this, the screenwriters, you know what I'm saying, they did a fucking good job because it was so much curiosity going on in the movie, like what was gonna happen next, and oh shit, like damn, like I ain't see that coming, like oh how did, like they tied a lot of shit in different people's lives all within the movie, how everything just played out so smooth, you know what I'm saying? It is a very interesting fucking show. It's very fucking good, you know what I'm saying? Very fucking good. So I'm not gonna spoil everything, but like I said, Moses don't get unalive, but he is fighting for his life. So if you want to check it out, you got to go check out the show to see what happened to Moses and see what happened with these dirty cops and all this and that. You know, it got a twist in the second season as well. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I get back with y'all on the second season and let you know if it might be another season after that. You know what I'm saying? But 61 Street, first season on Netflix, it's like that. It's like that. 8 episodes, and I'm definitely gonna get this jump 5 motherfucking popcorn. And I ain't gotta tell you everything because goddamn, this is just enough just to have you goddamn like, I'm gonna watch this motherfucker. I'm about to put the bitch in my watch list. Peace, I'm out. Wadu. Chill, man. Alright, so I'm back with season 2 for 61 Street on Netflix, a TV series. So this joint take a whole nother twist. So now
what he's trying to do in the second season. I'm not going to give all the Easter eggs and everything and all the spoiler alerts, but it is a spoiler alert. What he's trying to do in the second season is he's trying to take down the crooked CPD cops, the Chicago Police Department. It's a bunch of group of bad, dirty cops that are doing a lot of fucked up shit. And it goes all the way up to the mayor and everything. The governor, local governor, and local mayor, all that shit. But the person that is on trial for season 2 is the cop that was basically in training and looked up to the head lieutenant that was basically the boss of all the dirty cops. The one that was in training, that looked it up under him, the one that he had, the lieutenant had up under his wing like motherfucking on Denzel Washington on Training Day, showing him how to do all the dirty shit, steal drugs, make money on the streets, protect certain gangs so they can keep doing their thing, to keep paying them their 5% for protection. The cop that from the first season that was chasing Moses, they shot at Moses, they tried to kill Moses, they tried to put Moses in jail for life, now is on trial with the lawyer guy, the brother, the melanated brother, the OG, the community guy, the community lawyer, the public offender. You know what I'm saying? The courts give you the free lawyers and stuff, but he made a name for himself. So the reason why this cop is on trial is because him and all his buddy and blues, they hanging out at a cop bar. Nothing but cops there. Nothing but cops go to this bar all over Chicago. This is in the movie. I don't know if it's like that in real life or not, but I'm quite sure it might be. Even the owner is a cop, a former cop. And the owners before him was former cops. So the young training guy, he's not in training no more now. Now he's moving like the rest of them now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't new to this now. He's drunk. And he hears loud music outside, playing outside the bar. He goes outside. It's a brother playing music, basically saying, fuck 12. You know what I'm saying? So he feels disrespected. He feels taunted after he didn't just finish mourning his partner's death in season 1. The one that they try to put a falsely accused murder on the young track star from high school, Moses, and it didn't even happen like that. You know what I'm saying? It was, dude just fell. They try to say that it was a scuffle. It was not a scuffle. This is season 1. They try to say it was a scuffle between Moses and the new trainer guy, his partner, Michael. Michael fell. His head landed on a sharp metal piece that went into his skull. So season 2, this cop guy, he's in mourning. He hears music outside, playing outside the bar. He's been drinking all night. He's telling him to turn the music down. He's telling him it's not against the law and blah, blah, blah. They have words. So they get into a fight. And the cop guy bashes his skull. But there's some Easter eggs behind this whole situation that I'm not going to give up to you. So you got to watch. But season 2, but I'm not really sure how it would be a season 3. I'm quite sure it's kind of up in the air, cause the way these spin off from season 1, I'm assuming that they gonna find another character from season 2 to defend for season 3, cause that's how they did season 1. They defined the character to defend from season 1 to defend in season 2. You know what I'm saying? They found the courage in season 1 to defend for season 2. I don't know who the fuck would be a defendant for season 3. Because the first one was about first season was about, them doing what they do to so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? And then you got season 2 where you had a cop actually did the unaliving of an innocent bystander, a melanated brother, outside of a bar. You know what I'm saying? But he was also down with a group of dirty cops that the lawyer was trying to take down. You gotta watch it to see if he did or not. So I don't know how the fuck season 3 will go if they would make another season. But I do know that the lawyer had health issues. And I'm not gonna give all the Easter eggs on that. All the spoiler alerts on that. So I don't know if it's gonna be another season or not. It can be, but I don't know. It's a good fucking show. It leaves you thinking. It leaves you in suspense. It leaves you curious. It leaves you. It's a whole mess of people collaged up together with their shit. Everybody different lives. Everybody different dramas. It's a lot of crazy shit. But season 2 and season 1, they both was like that. They both get 5 popcorns a piece. I'm out, chump man. Why do?